Good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to Aria on Air, a new initiative, a platform for all academic and non-academic professionals. Our guests of the week will be sharing with you all their experiences and their insights at Aria University and its progress. Today we have with us Srimati Guru Meenakshi Ganesan ji. Welcome Meenakshi ji. Thank you so much for taking time and joining our Aria on Air series. We are very excited to have you on air and very excited to also hear from you. Not just an eminent guru in the field of Bharatanatyam, Meenakshi ji is our proud Aria student, and we would be talking a lot more about her insights, her experiences, not just as a guru, but also as a student at Aria. Thank you. And before we kickstart deep into all the experiences that you are having at Aria, tell us something more about yourself.
Namaskaram everyone, and thank you so much Priya ji for having me here today. I can say as a family we are a true Aryaite and very happy to be here. My journey in Bharatanatyam started at the age of 6. I learned from my aunt, both my aunts, Guru Prema Nagasundaram and Guru Padmini Radhakrishnan in Mumbai. And I presented my Arangetram when I was in 9th grade in 92, and since then have given several performances around the world. I moved here to the United States in 2001. And I have been training students. I lived in Wisconsin, Madison before for 21 years, and I have conducted close to 40 Arangetrams of my students, and so thrilled to be here as a Bay Area resident for the past few years and an Aria student.
Wow, 40 Rangapraveshams, that's an amazing number. So I want to just have a little more, because of the inquisitiveness that I always carry. How was it teaching in Wisconsin? It's not like as popular as Bay Area, nor is it as popular as the East Coast side. So how did you manage these many Rangapraveshams or Arangetrams in Wisconsin?
It was a very different experience because I had just moved from India and I come from a Guru Shishya Parampara where we do what the Guru says.
Wow.
We never question anything or even reach out to them asking for anything. From there, I had to transition being a teacher in the United States because the purpose of the culture, the beauty of the art form was something that had to be brought out to the next generation. So it was not just teaching them the art form, it was teaching them how you are as a Shishya, what you seek out as a Shishya, what you do as a parent, training the parents about this art form. So definitely it was a bit of a challenge, and at the same time it was something that I as a teacher got an opportunity to create from scratch. So I really loved that experience.
Wow. And you are an amazing guru, and the classes that you conduct and the students that you have, the number of Arangetrams or Rangapraveshams that you have done speaks volumes about your commitment and your passion to this wonderful art form. And to all our viewers, she is an eminent Bharatanatyam artist, eminent guru, not just in Bay Area but across US. She is a very known Bharatanatyam guru, and more so the famous Ganesan family where every person is a star. And a little more about the family and your kids and how each one of the member of the Ganesan family is connected to Aria. I would want to, our viewers to listen it out from your end, from your voice.
Thank you so much. Both my children are extremely blessed to be under very senior eminent gurus from India. Both my boys are students of Chitravina Narasimhanji and Chitravina Ravikiran sir and Bhargavi Balasubramanian for Carnatic vocal. My older son is blessed to be under the tutelage of Tiruvarur Vaidyanathan sir from Mridangam, and my younger son is the disciple of Guru Prasad sir for his Ghatam. And we have the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, and we really hope to continue having that. And the string that binds us all together is my husband husband Arvind, who at every point of training our children has learned the art form with them to help them practice. So he's trained in Carnatic music as well as in violin. And there was a time he learned Khatam with my younger one to help him practice. And at the same time, more than any of that, he's a very deep musicologist who brings out innovation in this art form. So he has created several apps as a techie for Music Tampura, as well as MediaMark, as well as notation software. And several senior Vidwans have, presented their or vouched for how good the software is for the younger generation to learn. And within that interest, Aria came as a blessing for us. The entire university, the community that we have here, with starting from Anand Kuchipudi to Raju Chamati, as well as Satyapriya you, Mamta Kuchipudi, Sridevi Ghanti. We never felt like we are just walking into a new university. So Satya at this point is currently enrolled as a diploma student in Carnatic music. And he has his dad as his classmate.
Wow! So, dad and son combo. I think this is one of the first combinations we have at Aria, where father is also undergoing a diploma in Carnatic music and son is also in diploma in Carnatic music.
It's really fun to see them talk about the quizzes and homeworks and everything. And Arvind is also pursuing his master's in Carnatic music. So he really loves this program, and I am at the fag end of my MA in Bharatanatyam. And as I said, this is really Saraswati Kataksham and a blessing for our family. We are thrilled and blessed to be students of Aria University.
Wow! To all our viewers, 2 diploma holders and 2 master holders from the same family pursuing their passion and enriching their knowledge. For more details, please do visit our website www.arya.edu to know more about Bharatanatyam program or Carnatic music program or any other programs. And we would want to ask a little more deeper into the question, why Arya and what made you choose Arya? Not just for you, but for your kids. Because here we are talking from 3 perspectives. It's a 3 dimension. As a guru, as a student, and as a parent.
Absolutely. So I have been looking for, I have my initial master's from India, and it's been almost more than a decade that I've gotten into the academic aspect, and I felt like there was always something lagging because until we research, I think when we as gurus as well as performers put out our work, the satisfaction is not there. And luckily, it so happened Dr. Divyasena was visiting 2 years ago at Aria University, then known as University of Silicon Andhra, and she just sent me a message and said, "Why don't you just come and meet me? I'm here." I was pretty hesitant when I walked in. I was like, "Am I sure whether I can do this?" And just when I walked into the door, the warm welcome that I got, and the beauty of this program is that we have access to gurus from India right here, sitting in Bay Area, as well as around the United States remotely. Because every other program requires you to be in India at least for a few years. So this is, I think, the only program that gives us the, access to these gurus, access to so many aspects, the library that we are currently in, so many books, so many aspects, theoretical aspects that, the whole dynamic of how we approach our art form has changed through this program. Extremely well-disciplined curriculum. There is a meticulous 90-minute video that we have to watch. Our teachers make sure they hold us to it, no matter how senior we are. And we have these teachers available to us not just for the 90-minute sync class, but 24 hours round the clock. There are days when I have messaged my teachers, Dr. Karuna Vijayendra, the dance department head. She is available 24/7. I have messaged her seeking about what courses to take or which would be the right course for me or what am I doing and how am I going to do in this particular aspect, and she's there. Every guru that has trained us through this program, Dr. Padmaja Venkatesh, Dr. Divyasena, Dr. Sujata Mohan, has been a real pleasure and such a blessing to work with. So definitely I think this program is something that many of us, it's not just dance gurus, seniors who have danced as freelancers and have kind of let go of their art form in between due to family commitments. A a great way to come back into the academic side. But there is also an Natuvangam course. There is a practical course where they make sure we come through with all in the entire Margam. So it is an overall shaping of a dancer, a guru, or a student to the next level. So that is the depth of the program that is really, really awesome.
Great. I would also want to touch base a little more on the practical aspects of learning masters in Bharatanatyam. You must have already got trained in a particular marga when you actually are learning as a student or trying to enhance more as a guru. How different is it again learning the same style but with a different level of beat on the Manodharma side, or the same marga but with a different flavor? Would you want to have a little more detail on that?
Yeah, very beautiful question. Actually, yeah, because I think when I was 6 or 7, when I first learned Alaripu, the first composition, all I could think of was how much my hand hurt and my leg. From there to coming to the Arangetram level where I was really, really thrilled to show off. And I mean, I'm talking about myself, I'm talking about a dancer's journey.
Yes.
You know, how much we can do, right, at that age and how beautiful. Then as a teacher, we start experimenting a little bit. But for that experimentation, we need guidance.
Yes.
So this margam that we learned through the MA program was actually much deeper. It was not just, for example, the Jatiswaram that Dr. Divya taught us. She just didn't give us a Jatiswaram and say, learn this. The choreography that she taught was one, but we were asked to actually present the chorways with talas. We were asked to actually understand what the division of the math was in it. How do we end each chorway and why in the same talam each chorway has been placed differently. The same thing with the Tilana, Laivudi sir's Revati Tilana that Dr. Bharatanatyam Suresh taught us. She gave us 3 to 4 aspects of how it could be choreographed, and these gurus gave us the depth of why that choreography that they taught us, but also the slight freedom of adapting it to the style we come from. They did not focus on changing what we came from, but deepening our knowledge in what we came from.
Wow.
So, which was a very different twist to the Margam. There was a beautiful Ashtapati taught by Dr. Bharatanatyam Suresh, which had so much flavor to it that I think, and she made us sing, she made us not just learn it. The Varnam was Danike, a very, very senior, ancient Varnam of the Tanjore quartet, which had so much depth, the Shabdam. So each of the compositions these gurus have picked for the practical dance had a lot more to it than just the hand gestures and the footwork and the the technical aspects to it. So that is what was different in this than what we have done before.
Yeah, it's more of a research based and more of analytical questioning.
And understanding the Naika, understanding the meaning, where they came from and where the composer came from, the composer's course that we did with Karna ma'am. My whole perspective of choreography of everything has changed. Earlier we would be like, a Netram we will do this. But Kamala Netram means which hand gestures to use, what all you can show and why the Kamala Netram was used. So, understanding more deeper, I think I'm able to explain it better to my dance students now. So I have a session with them when I teach them, where I explain the meaning of every line and then only I go into the choreography. And I think that's an amazing thing for kids in this country, or this generation rather, because they ask questions. Why are we doing this?
Yes.
Auntie, why this hand, not why this hand? And for that, now I know what the composers have said, that their emotion is coming from. That is the reason you're doing this. So that connection was made through the practical aspect as well as the theoretical courses.
Fantastic, such an insightful information. So now I'm actually parking you as a student and now switching gears to a guru. I get a lot of questions, especially because I am, dealing with the outreach or trying to have students' information sessions taken care. One question that is constant, be it for dance or music or even for languages, is like, we have been trained under one particular style from a guru, and once in the diploma, they have a fear. I'll be very honest, like, are we doing any kind of, taking away the guru's principles or whatever they have been taught, and how different is it going to be at the diploma level or even the certificate level? But now you're saying as a guru, how and why should students still be taking a diploma or a certificate? What do you think should be the takeaway as a student while you're also teaching them as a guru?
I would say I strongly recommend the diploma program. I currently have 3 students in diploma.
Yes.
And from spring I have 2 more. I have a mom and a daughter, so the mother is going to start pursuing her master's. And coming to the pure academic side of the diploma, you're getting a degree by the time you graduate out of your high school. Something that all parents have a worry, they're constantly worrying in their head about the college apps.
Yes.
I told my parents when I talked to them, when you do karate, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, when you come up with the certificates for that, or piano or violin, the diploma in Bharatanatyam is exactly something like that. So you're substantially showing the college applications, or you're putting it out there that you have actually focused on the academic aspect of learning. Secondly, the high school, the fact that the diploma is open for high school kids is brilliant, because as much as it is traditionally with the Indian gurus, rooted in the Indian system, it is really blended with the academic system here. So there's a canvas, there's a discussion that's due. So the children are actually building up a network of friends through this diploma, and at some point they're going to end up in college together at any of the universities. So they are already, which helps them carry forward their Bharatanatyam and their Carnatic music. And that is the reason why several, I know, California universities have a Carnatic club, have a Bharatanatyam club. So what better, we actually pave the way for the next generation to keep up with this art form. It doesn't cap off by their 12th grade.
Yes.
And in terms of being with one teacher and doing this diploma, the basic teacher, or home teacher as we call in this country, shapes the child as a potter.
Yes.
The diploma is doing the painting on the pot. So that doesn't change the structure of the child. So we don't change it through this diploma program. I have seen my students, we have this nice interaction that I have with the girls. And they come and ask me for doubts. Auntie, tomorrow I'm supposed to write about Navarasa. So what can I show? And then I've told them, from your Varna, this particular aspect you can take. So they are actually linking their training to their academic side, and are able to, and the teachers who are actually teaching them are very respectful of the style they come from. Nobody's changing their basics.
Exactly.
And I think it's a great tandem for the home teacher or their guru to work with these senior gurus in India. And you're putting the child out right there so that they don't have the fear, because you don't want the children to feel like they're only comfortable with their teacher. Now this child has gone out, the child is learning theory, practicals, and more thought-provoking aspects of where they can use their learning with other gurus, which kind of makes them a very confident artist, and also somebody who understands there is so much more to learn in it. Because many people feel that once you're done with your Arangetram, you're kind of done, done and dusted. Arangetram is over. That is just the beginning. Arang is the stage, Atram is the first time. So this diploma course, actually, I have some of my students who are already thinking of doing their MA. Okay.
Wow.
So, and then of course I hear we have this lovely PhD program coming
Coming
up,
up,
which we
yes.
are waiting for. And I had a student ask me yesterday in class, Auntie, so do you think that, I'll at some point be eligible for PhD? And this is a child who's going to probably pursue medicine, engineering, law, business, whatever the academic aspect is. So imagine the way we are empowering our children in our own cultural aspect as well as in their professional front. So I think it's a great way for the children to do this diploma. And personally, as a parent, I see that my child is enjoying it, and the teachers are really very accommodative, very sincere, and I think it's really a great opportunity for kids. And if you haven't thought about it for your kids, I strongly recommend it. I think I've been pushing on. I have the next set of kids who are 8th graders who are already thinking about their diploma next year.
Yes.
So it is a fantastic opportunity.
And you're also a great affiliate guru of Sampada. So you also have your kids who are taking Sampada, finishing off all the levels, and then you're recommending them for to apply and see if they can get through the diploma or whatever courses that they are eligible for at the university.
Absolutely.
That's a great
Sampada
thing.
is like a great stepping stone.
Yes.
They learn the shlokas, they learn the basic nuances. The diploma helps them use that and get deeper into it. So the analytical aspect of it. So yeah, business analytics, like traditional art analytics, is what they're going to learn through this.
Very great. And it's such a beautiful quotation. You're not only a great artist, I must say you're a great orator as well. Such a beautiful concept of saying, like, it's a part that's being shaped from the Guru and the painting that the Aria University gives. Yes, I mean, to all the Gurus and including you, such a great privilege that you are shaping up these beautiful souls and, continuing the art form to the next generations and for the eternity. Thank you to all Gurus, be it for the dance or music or even languages, for putting in those many hours in shaping up such beautiful souls. It's a great, I say seva, and you are all the Saraswati Kataksha that is being, given through to the students, and what a way of continuing the lineage of this great art form.
And we get to learn too, so that's, it's really amazing, yeah.
Great. Yeah, for all the viewers, please do visit our website. We also have information sessions happening this week and also, until January of next year. We have our spring semester kick-starting mid of January, and we don't want to lose any opportunity for you all. Please do enroll in these information sessions. We also have webinars coming up from our faculty, our eminent faculty, who are there to, just give away that amazing knowledge that they have built in for so many years. Please do enroll for all the webinars, and we also have the recordings for the same on our website, aria.edu. So now I would be switching the gears to, because you actually are taking a master's in Bharatanatyam. How different is it in the family when you have all the four of you on a weekday taking classes, one in language, or be it in music, or be it in dance? How is the atmosphere at home? Just curious.
A year and a half ago, I was the only one doing homework, submission and assignments. I'm so thrilled that everybody else understands that now. Because I know that, my son and my younger son and my husband are discussing, oh, did you finish it? And, earlier they'd be like, why don't you come out for dinner? Or why don't you do this? I'm like, no, I have an assignment or midterm due. And now they all have that too. And it's very sweet to see dad and son sit down together, discuss the details, and help each other at the same time. It's a bonding experience, and we are doing that and learning while learning what we all love as a family. Because one of the main things is, you never stop learning as an artist, and that doesn't mean that you have to be a very distinguished performer or anything. You just need to have the thirst in you. And when you have the opportunity, 21 years in Wisconsin, every time I would have to go to learn something, I would have to go to India, leaving my household for like a month or so. But this is like sitting at home, and having the access to learning. I'm actually looking forward to even trying pretty soon signing up for the language courses, because there is so much to learn, and it's really, I mean, the team that you guys have, Mamta ji, you and Sridevi Garu, you have it so well tied. I mean, in terms of the help with student services, in terms of the help with what, the different aspects that you have brought about, the scholarship aspect, the webinars, the information session. There is just, I know we all get busy, but I really want to let everyone know that just take those 10-15 minutes to attend these sessions. They work very hard, round the clock. Many of these sessions are run way beyond the working times, but they have so much information that is going to benefit us, and I wouldn't say just kids, us, everybody who's seeking out to learn, and let's take this opportunity to do
Great.
so.
I'm so thankful that you also brought the scholarship part. So we have something called Aria University Merit Scholarship, Home Scholarships, that's there for all the students who are yet to give their Ranga Praveshams or Arangetrams, or already have done, be it in dance or in music, a full recital. So please do apply, and thank you so much that you've been promoting these scholarships to your students who have taken part in their Ranga Praveshams, and we have it backdated, like anybody who must have done their Ranga Praveshams or Arangetrams or full recitals from year 2017, they are eligible to apply, and it's a good amount of scholarship amount that can be used for and only Aria University programs. Thank you. Yeah, and that's an important point, and thank you for bringing it up. So I then also want to have a little more insight about, because you're a full-fledged practicing performer, dancer. You are a senior most accomplished guru, and you are also having your day job, and you also have your evening duties as a mother, as a daughter. How do you do this time management? Like, when you have performances, how does the conflict management take place from your end when you are actually pursuing your masters at Aria?
So that's one of the beautiful aspects is, and as I said, I've done research in several places when I consider doing my masters again, is that the time of the class, the faculty is, you can, in Tamil we have a saying, you can adjust your clock based on the person who arrives on time. So classes run exactly on time.
Yes.
But if we need help, the faculty definitely stays back. But and that is so well structured, and we know when the discussion is coming, the entire calendar is put out. So we know that 2 weeks from now, and the faculty constantly remind us that you have this coming up, make sure you're on track. And they promise to work on a regular basis. So as long as you're able to, it is manageable. I don't know how when I started it out, but I've had the utmost support of the faculty and the administrative staff. I started out with 2 courses, and then there is a summer course too, and I was, between both the summers I was traveling out of the country, and yet I could keep up with my class. There is a recording that there's a sixth class is actually even recorded for us. So if you ever miss a class, you can always go back and look at it. And this program has given me the best treasure of dancer friends from all around the US and India and Dubai. We have had students from Dubai, we've had students from India, we've had students from, of course, several dance gurus and friends from around the US. We have a fantastic network, and we probably have made 20 to 25 friends in the past year and a half. So we watch out for each other, and apart from academically training us, the positive camaraderie that this course has brought about. I work on several collaborative productions with these dancers around the different festivals, including the Cleveland Bharatanatyam, and also several of them have come to Bay Area.
Yes.
So I think that that support system of the faculty, the staff, and the network of friends really keeps you in here. So if you're doubtful about whether you can, I definitely can. The faculty also guides you in terms of knowing let's say your spring semester is busy with performances. They advise you to take the courses in a way where you can balance and manage it. So yeah, by God's grace, with all this support, I've been able to manage so far, and I'm at my thesis right now, so I have 1 more semester to go.
Wow. So that was my next question. When it comes to the research topics or the courses that are offered for the master's programs, what is your experience, and how are you equipped from our eminent professors to get more knowledge, or set a path or cave a path for you for the research topics? That is it the interest coming from your end, or how is the coaching happening?
So that is a very great question, because for those of you who know me, I'm more the performer. I'm out and about doing things, and research is something that I've done very minimal in my career. And this particular thesis course actually has been really, really an eye-opener for me. And I'm doing, the guide that I'm doing my research under is the head of the department, Dr. And from day one, she had we have some friends, classmates who have done some amount of research before. And then we are from all different levels. So we all had our topics, but her meticulous guidance of what to pick. So she did not interfere with what our thought process or our research idea was, but she kind of nudged us in a very graceful way, where you're kind of almost at the fag end of the first thesis course. And it's unbelievable to see where we started, or at least where I started in August, to where I have come now. And that is the beauty of the staff, as to how the faculty, how they kind of bring us through it. There were some things that didn't make sense when we were talking to her, and she she would nudge us, question us, prod us as to why this, what are you using, why are you using this terminology? Do you have a backup of where you received this information from for it to be authentic? And we have this beautiful library here where the theses of several past graduates and alumni are here. And we as students have access to this place. I know many a times I've come here over weekends and Mamta ji or Sridevi ji or you have opened up the room so I can spend some time here, which is really amazing because you have probably a billion other things to do. So we have access to the already done research, kind of shaping us as researchers. If you already come with some experience, kind of pushing us to the next level. If you are completely new or fresh like someone like me, I kind of understand what it takes to do research. They give us guidance on books, how to read. We have certain terminologies and research methodologies. We have certain guidances we can take. We have so many aspects, right? So very, very beautifully trained and kind of walking us through, but not literally doing the things for us. That is really, really very beautifully done.
That's amazing to know. So any kind of a small snippet on your research paper, like because you said you're more of a practical person, like any kind of a small snippet on some kind of what is it all about, and some small dance item that you would want to do it for us.
So currently it's under the review. So but it's on. I can. It's about a composer.
Oh.
A composer that I've been a very, very deep fan of from childhood. That's all I knew when I walked in.
That's it.
But what to do from there is
all
something that I've been given the guidance on. So I can present. I'll just end with presenting a very small snippet.
The topic of your interest.
Yes,
that you
very small snippet of my very, very favorite composition. It is Utkad Venkata Kavi's Kalyanarama. I'm not a very eminent vocalist, so I'm going to try my
And
best.
can I just ask, why did you choose this particular composer?
It is because his lyrical beauty of his compositions, and he's very, his compositions are used both in Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi.
Yes,
because
that's
the
the reason.
Madhyama Kalam has several nuances of adagus and jatis that he pins in that look so beautiful for the tarangams as well as Kuchipudi compositions, and just kind of like brings about a light on our face, right? And this particular composition is a very personally favorite composition of mine. My father used to sing it, and my sons have learned it from their gurus. So I've had him sing for several of my dance programs. So and it's a very auspicious, positive. I'm talking about Lord Rama, and would love to end with this positive note that please look into the programs.
Yes.
Attend the info sessions. It just takes 20-30 minutes. It will go a long way in helping your children as well as you as an artist. If you've taken a break, come back, because we have all the help, support and love that you need to pursue your passion.
Very true. And only when you finish off where you started, you would be ending up doing the most awaited program, PhD, which is like,
I know.
Yeah, it could be coming anywhere soon, next year or by the end of next semester, fall. You never know. So please be prepared and finish off all the programs that you have promised or enrolled at Aria, so that you're ready for your PhDs.
Absolutely.
Yes. Great.
Ending with Kalyanarama in Hamsanadam Ragam, set to Aditala. Kalyana
Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. That was wonderful and such a Shubha Arambham for our spring 2026. To all our viewers, thank you so much for joining us and watching us live and watching the recording soon. Thank you, and hoping to see you all in one of our information sessions, and hoping to see you all join Aria University programs and make Aria University a part of your lives to enrich your knowledge. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Good day.